Hi there, my name is Adreden, and today we are going to defeat Eikthyr. Eikthyr is a giant stag, towering over the player, shoots lightning from its horns, tries to trample you to death. Here it says, his antlers are branches of iron, they crack the rock and bring down mountains. His hooves are the sound of thunder, and his voice is a howling gale. So this here, over here, should be a little stone that directs us in the direction. I do technically know where he is, because I did find the altar earlier just by chance. So, register location, yeah, that's exactly where it is. So by clicking on that, it shows you where it is, and it's actually really close to my base, which I thought was really weird, because I had walked past it many times and did not see it in the trees. But it's kind of cool. So, we're going to go about this way, and we're going to try to fight this guy. So, for my inventory, I have got myself a few things that I've gotten, some tips from. I want to thank Drunk Merc for these ones. A shield, and flint arrows, and fire arrows, and better armor. So, I mean, it's not great, but the helmet should help a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. We'll give it a try. Alright, so here is the altar, and if we read it, it says, Hunt is kin. So it's obviously a deer, right? So hunt a bunch of deer. What you need to do is you need to put one of these deer head trophies onto the altar, and it will trigger the fight. You can do this multiple times if you want. So I'm going to bring up a couple of things here, because I also want to make sure that I am ready to go with a couple of options for fighting. I want my bow and arrow. I also want to be able to hit him, but I also want to be able to block his lightning with my shield. So let's do it. You make the sacrifice. Cool. So some of the tips are, use your shield to block the lightning, like the ranged attack, because you'll be able to keep range on him if that's the way you choose to fight him. Also, you can use your bow and arrow. And if you switch to the actual flint or fire arrows, they will do more damage. And you can switch by just hovering over the type of arrow you want and right-clicking, and then it should highlight blue, and you should be able to then use that type of arrow. Alright, his attack types are charge and attack with horns, lightning stomp, shooting lightning, and a conic blast. So I just block his stomp, my shield, and his horns as well. The horns do knock you back a little bit, but you can just run forward, and you just, block and then attack a few times, and when he looks like he's going to attack again, block some more, and just keep on doing that. And he'll run away in a couple of minutes, and do this circly bit, and he'll come back to you, and you just keep on repeating this until you're done with it. It would be very similar with a bow. You would just hold your shield out and block for a couple moments, shoot a couple of arrows at him, and then go from there. Eikthyr seems to be blocked by some of the trees, and that was fine. I could shoot it with arrows. This may or may not happen for you. It really depends on how things go for you. You'll often have to stop and let your stamina regenerate a little bit, just so you can keep up fighting. Dodging the lightning doesn't entirely work. If you're kind of walking to the side, it still hits you, because it seems to be launched out in a cone and then arcs around, so pretty hard to evade that. So yeah, other things I can say is, in practice, blocking. It's just, once you have the shield equipped, you press the right mouse button, and that will cause you to block. And you can dodge if you want to practice that, and it's just, you hold down the right mouse button, and then you press spacebar. If you're pressing a direction, you'll dodge in that direction, so you can kind of do that. I was jumping a lot for my type of dodging, but it didn't always work against lightning. If Eikthyr breaks a lot of the wood and stuff around, you may have to worry how much you have in your inventory, because remember, if you end up picking up too much, your character will not regenerate their stamina, and then you will basically be a standing duck. In which case, you'll have to go in your inventory and manually drop something, which would be pretty quick, but ideally you won't have to do that. Also, make sure you have 3 different types of food, ideally, like let's say meat, the neck, tail, and say like a mushroom, and you should be close to about 100 hit points, and stamina regen should be quite high. So you just want to keep on topping that up as you go. So here, he breaks the tree, and it collapses on him, and that's the end of the fight. Oh no! Well, I mean, I was going to defeat it anyway, but it looks like it got smushed by one of these logs. That was actually kind of cool. Maybe try to defeat it with it breaking down the trees or something. Hail, warrior. So, we did it. We'll move on to the other Forsaken next. Return to the sacrificial stone with your Forsaken trophy and offer it as a sacrifice to make the gods smile upon you. Sure thing, Hugin. Thanks, man. Well, I'll see you guys up near all the stones. We have to go over here and put it onto here. Attach item. Your ability to run, jump improved. Use stamina, use 60%, minus 60%. Run stamina, minus 60%. Activate power! Forsaken. Sacrificed. Awesome. Well, that should help out a lot. Alright guys, that's how you defeat Eikthyr. It's not too hard. You just have to do lots of blocking with the shield. I think that shield is pretty darn critical. If you enjoyed the video, if you found it useful, hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos about Valheim, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye bye. Though you were my death, you look so small and soft. Tell Odin he may have broken this form, but the wilderness will never submit to his rules. Great chatting with you.